Hello, welcome back. Box01 here, and this is a set that is pretty interesting. This is the is it the TIE Advanced or TIE Interceptor? No, it's TIE Advanced, I think, or something like that. And it is from Star Wars Rebels. 10 years old now, this set, and I remember getting it when it came out. I remember sitting down in the hallway of my house and building it. I don't know why, but I have that specific memory left of that. So, I always liked this set, I always thought it was amazing. And I have it here. So, pretty cool figures as well, so let's show that off now. The least exciting of the three, I'd say, is this Imperial Pilot, TIE Pilot. But I do actually really like the TIE Pilot. Because, I don't know, when I got this, I didn't have any TIE Pilots. Now I have a couple, like 3 or 4, but even now, I always really liked the look of the TIE Pilots and just how they are. So, I thought it was interesting. I really like this figure. He also does have the normal clone, anger clone face, because of course he does, and a small pistol. So, pretty nice little figure. And I believe a year later, the Microfighter, the TIE Interceptor Microfighter came out and also had a TIE pilot in it. So that's kind of interesting. Next up, we have this Imperial Officer, and he is actually probably, obviously, my second favorite figure in the set. You probably know which one's my favorite, but yeah, he's pretty interesting. He is in the tan version, which is pretty nice. I don't think they made any more tan Imperial officers, maybe a couple more for Rebels, but after that, I don't think they made any. So he's pretty cool, and he has that kind of more stern look with the cheekbones. Okay, so now we're on to this figure. The I don't know how much he's worth now, but mine isn't in perfect condition because I played with him like a normal child. But I'll throw the price up on screen. He's a pretty cool figure, a pretty expensive one now at that as well. But he's definitely my favorite in the set. I played with him so much when I was younger. I think he has a crack in one side, but maybe not. Let's see. I think it's this side. No, maybe he doesn't. Well, I didn't know that. I thought he had a crack in one of his sides. Maybe it's in his arm because his hand's all loose. But he's a very cool figure. And let me take off his helmet. He's the Inquisitor, of course, and he has the spinny lightsaber that he can use with as a helicopter. So let me take off his armor and show you what his print is underneath. With him decapitated, you can see his underprint, which is similar to his armor. It's actually the very close print, but it's supposed to look like that, obviously. It's supposed to be just, you can have him without it as well, and it'll still look like he has armor. But it looks pretty cool, this armor piece. I also have the Captain Rex's ATTE, or ATT, I think. But it also has another Inquisitor, which I think is pretty cool. Maybe I'll show that off. Maybe I'll do a Rebels thing or something. I don't know. But he's pretty cool. And yeah, out to the set now. And maybe it's obvious, but the lightsaber can clip to the back of the armor, just so you know. Now, the actual set's very interesting. Very cool looking set. It's probably one of my favorite TIE fighters that I have. I don't have the TIE Interceptor, so the TIE Interceptor would definitely be my favorite if I had it, but this is my favorite one that I have. I remember I had a bin of just Lego from all different sets, probably over 20,000 pieces. And I remember one summer when I got off from school, I just built everything basically. I mean, there's only a couple bags of Lego left from that bin. But this was one of the first sets I built. Actually, the first I built from the bin. So, that's one thing I like about it. It's a nostalgia for this set, especially. You can hear the springs from the spring-loaded shooters, which it does have. These wings are pretty interesting. They're slightly angled because of that groove piece right there. And it does have a good amount of stickers on this set. That's one thing that you might find interesting. And that one's applied very crooked, but very cool as well. And these wings do come off, so you can have them explode off in battle. Say there's the ghost. If you have the ghost, I don't have the ghost, but if I had the ghost, that'd be crazy. But I don't have the ghost, and you can take that off. Although it does seem to not like to come off with that piece, apparently. But yeah, both wings can come off, and it looks pretty interesting. Taking the wings off so you can more easily see this, it has some more stickers there and this large hatch, which you can open, of course, and you can also open the front. Now, to get the Inquisitor in there, you may find it a bit hard because he is the extra armor and stuff, which is why you can also just easily pop this off. There are some controls in there as well, and it's pretty nice. Little cockpit in there, and you can see there's a lot of exposed Technic as well. But it's a pretty nice set overall. And there's some more Technic, a lot of Technic in these wing mounts, I guess you'd call them. But as you can see, there's also this little wiggly thing on the back, which if you load the stud shooters, you can, if you turn this, and then, boop, I lost one, but the other one, I see it. I'm going to retrieve those. And I have retrieved them, so nice. And as you can see, with the cockpit filled with a figure, you can barely see him if you move away a bit, but it looks very good, and probably one of my favorite TIE fighters. As I said before, the favorite one I have. Anyway, on to my opinion on this set now. My opinion on this set is heavily swayed by nostalgia, but it is a very nice set, and I definitely like it. The figures are pretty good, actually. You get some pretty, well, not uncommon, I'd say, for this guy, but for the rest of them, they're pretty cool figures. An officer and the Grand Inquisitor. So, amazing figures, amazing set. Definitely one of my favorite Rebel sets that I have. And I'm going to look in the instructions, show you some of the other cool figures at the time. I have these two battle packs. I know that. Those are some of the cool ones that I have. But maybe I'll show that off 1 month or something. Do a month on those. But overall, a lot of cool figures at that time. There's some Attack of the Clone stuff, some Gungans, some original trilogy. A lot of interesting stuff at that time. So, definitely one of my favorite sets. And I actually really liked Rebels, so one of my favorite times for LEGO Star Wars. I feel like 2009 and then the 2015 to, I'd say, 16 times were probably the best for LEGO Star Wars. Besides, obviously, the originals, which were pretty good. But definitely some of my favorite times. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you next time, where hopefully I will not ramble on for 8 minutes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye. I said that before. But anyway...